We're still here. There we go. This is Sega Flash, a demo disc for the Sega Saturn, released in Europe only. Of course, there were demo discs released in Japan, but none in America. We're running this on the Beetle Core in RetroArch. This is made specifically by Sega of Europe. Video games include on this Virtua Fighter 2, Baku Animal, Golden Axe, The Duel, Panzer Dragoon, Duel, Sega Rally Champion, and then video content containing UEFA Euro 96. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's press start. We'll get into the good stuff first. The video content first. That's what people want. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Players won't be able to complain about the pitch today. It looks absolutely perfect.
Is this it?
Good passing movement, variation they're showing. Finley. Canister. Canister! Come! Lee. Neat as a short pass. Elder.
Yo, EA can learn something from this. This is how you do a football game. This is how you do a football game. Or FC. This EA, take notes. This is how you do FC. Konami, take notes. Take notes. Oh, look at that. That's not good. That's not good how they have clipping like that. Oh, Jesus. So I am playing this at 4K, and then I'm recording this at 1440p at 20. OBS is saying 25. Jesus. 26 megabits per second. So yeah, it's a little blurry. It's a little bit blurry. Okay, well, that's all I really wanted to see. Like the highlights to a lot of these demos is the cool thing about a lot of these demos coming from the 90s, and the whole thing I wanted to do about these demo discs was looking at like content like that is like lost media you won't really see. You know, we can easily boot up Sega Rally for Saturn, Panzer Dragoon, and all that stuff, but I'll still go through these because demos were specifically different. Giant Bomb does some of this stuff, but I want to do these in a little bit more of a chronological order of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm starting off with a Sega Saturn because there is only 7 of these. And so we'll do that. I'm gonna, like, today is the 25th. I am gonna poop these out in over the next week. So I'll be gone from my workspace when these are coming out. Oh wow, this is actually pretty crisp looking. And that's the power of the Sega Saturn. It's that gorgeous 2D. Oh my god. Okay.
Fight. 1.
Ooh, look at that interlacing.
Ready. Go.
Oh. Oh. I'm not Is demo meaning demonstration or something else? Because oh god, this changes everything. I just assumed I would be playing a game, not like watching actual gameplay, not like watching a demo in the game. Though this game still looks pretty good, because this is being rendered up. This is the PAL version too, because this is a PAL version. So this is at like 50 FPS, up-res into a 60 FPS container. This still looks pretty good. Also hyped for Virtua Fighter. Got to emphasis on the E or the A. It's not Virtua Fighter 6 coming out real soon. Again, I am not pressing anything. Oh, this is watch mode. There it is in the top left. How do I get out of this? I'm very curious of what happens now.
3. Ready. Go.
We're just gonna play this out. If it doesn't kick me out, I'm gonna have to do a retro arch. Press this F1 button. Like realistically, it still looks pretty good. Like for what the Saturn was, dude. Like what? Like it is interlaced, yeah. So if you don't know what interlacing is versus progressive, its lines are rendered differently. Instead of like continuous one line. I don't know. Still looks good. Still looks good. Like even at 4K, that looks like a good picture. Like it is a little bit blurry, but like, hey, that is a pretty blown up picture. Okay. I'm still a little bit confused on what's going on. Because this is the first of these demo discs I want to do it, and so maybe I'll just like cherry pick some of the favorite ones and then you know, do the video because I think that's the most interesting thing, and then look at like maybe 2 of the games and see what they are and then call it. very curious of when this ends. Okay. Does it tell me? Okay. Oh, okay. It kicks. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Interesting. Let's, so Golden Axe Duel looks like it was a fighting game. Panzer Dragoon. Let's just do Sega Rally. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so this, okay. So it did say demo, so I assume it literally says right there, this is a non-playable demo. Oh my God. For me, it's kind of blurry. It's really blurry. Realistically though, so off my second monitor, it is a little bit cleaner because it is compressed. So my second monitor is a 1440p, but it is, OBS is crunched down a little bit so that it's not so blown up. It's crunched down. So I can make out the, like, especially the 96, I can't make out that 9 is clear. It looks a little bit easier to read in the bottom right. So this is a playable game. This looks like a puzzle, like Street Fighter, Puzzle Fighter. Street Fighter, yeah, Puzzle Fighter. We won't play that. That's pretty simple. Looks kind of cool though. It's a fighting game. Puzzle. It's Panzer Dragoon. Okay, yeah, we'll do Sega. We gotta do Sega Rally. We gotta do Sega Rally. Controls. Okay, so it's asking for 6 button. We are on an Xbox One controller. Okay. 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 For some reason, I actually have fond memories of the of the Sega Saturn. For some reason, I'm a Sega boy. Though I like rented it like maybe once, twice, the Saturn, and never touched a Dreamcast.
Three, two, one, go. Very long, easy right.
Hell yeah. God, I bet this was a pain in the ass to craft
Long, easy right.
for a Saturn game, making a 3D game for a console that wasn't specifically designed for 3D. The Dreamcast version of this was like amazing though. Such a jam, dude. Such a jam. It really does suck that like the Saturn kind of tanked Sega and they couldn't get themselves out with the Dreamcast, even though the Dreamcast was just... The Dreamcast could have been something cool. You could kind of you can kind of see Microsoft in the same predicament, but Microsoft came out of the Xbox, the original Xbox, in such a bad thing, and then came out kicking with the 360, and then fell short with the Xbox One, and then just kind of gave up on the Xbox One, or the yeah, the Xbox One was just like a shit show at launch. With, hey, we're gonna be like, came out kicking with the Xbox 360, probably one of the top consoles out there. You cannot you literally cannot argue about that. Like the amount of features the Xbox 360 had at the end of and what it could do, it fundamentally changed how we think what a game console could do. Like seriously, like it changed everything. Like it was crazy. You know, it was fucking crazy. Oh, I'm bad at this. But like the Xbox One was like, yeah, they pivoted it a little bit and changed it to a little bit better. But the Series X is just like, I I think PlayStation just kind of like took their bag and ran, and luckily Microsoft pivoted to be, hey, we're just gonna fucking like make games, I guess, since nobody wants to buy our consoles. I said this on Blue Sky a couple months ago. It's like, I do find it funny that like PlayStation sells consoles but cannot make a game. Like realistically, they cannot make a game. Like how many games have they made for the PlayStation 5? Like how many games have they made for the PlayStation 5? I know I'm digressing, but I feel like it's more relevant now to be talking about Sega. Oh, I'm not doing so well. I failed. But I think Microsoft is not gonna in the same position as Sega. But Saturn was such a shit show. The market was changing so bad, and Sega tried to pivot with the Dreamcast, but failed. But Sega's in a good spot right now, I feel like, especially compared to other developers, especially other Japanese developers, like Konami. Konami's in a bad spot. I would say even Nintendo's in a bad spot. Like, I know people talk about Nintendo being really safe bet, but like, are they in a safe bet? I feel like I don't know. I feel like in the back of my head, Nintendo isn't in a safe spot because they play it way too safe. They don't really take chances. They're literally launching Switch 2 with a Mario Kart. Like, they haven't changed Mario Kart ever. Yeah, whatever. Maybe do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do we'll do Golden Axe. We'll do Golden Axe Duel. Maybe we'll do them all. Game start verse. Argue that the Saturn had amazing 2D art. You just can't argue. Look at this stuff, dude. You just can't compete with this 2D. Holy shit, this looks good. It's a little loud though.
Duel 1. Fight. Fire it!
And supposedly, like Street Fighter on the Saturn was like the best version because the gamepad was just like, you know, it's a 6-button gamepad, so it had really good arcade port because it had better 2D part, 2D. And it was just better. Like, it was just better. Okay, wins.
Duel 2. Fight.
Jesus. I really wish Sega would go back to some of these class, like Golden Axe. Golden Axe was so good. Oh man, I wonder if they could go back to Sega Rally. I wonder if they could. But I wonder if that licensing is like held up in like, is so hard. I know car licensing is not fun anymore. I wonder if there's an underground Evo for this, for Golden Axe Duel. Coming soon. Okay, that's pretty cool. Likes a little fighting game. And of course, all these games are made by Sega. Virtua Fighter, AM2. Golden Axe, Sega Rally, AM3. Do Baku Animal, which is also AM3. I'm like digging this like throwbacks and all that stuff. Ooh, that's a loud boy. I like how it's just like a red mark, just like somebody just painted on my monitor, just a red mark. Red mark, another red mark. Another red mark. God, 90 CGI is the best. Like something like Puyo Puyo, I take it. No, this looks pretty good still. Never got into Puyo Puyo. I never quite understood Puyo Puyo. I know the people demand the Puyo Puyo. I know this would be pretty good if you're like colorblind or something. Oh shit, is that how that works? Oh. 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 Banana. Monkey eat banana. Dog, bamboo. Oh my god. Dude, this is some next level shit. Dog eat bone. Banana. Monkey eat banana. Dog eat bone. Dude, this is great. This is, oh my god. Holy crap. This is great. This is great. This is great. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. This. Holy crap, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. This is Baku Animal for the Sega Saturn, made by AM3. That's like the cool thing back in the days too, is you had demo disc. It wasn't until like the Xbox 360 days where you would just download the demo too, which was kind of cool. And they kind of got rid of that during the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One days. Though that has been a resurgence lately in more of the indie sector and indies trying to get their games out. Though sadly, I don't believe in a lot of demos being really good, like analogs for what a game is. Because I played a lot of demos and like, hey, this game does not actually represent the actual game. And it's more of like, hey, the demo does a disservice more than anything else. It was what was it? It was Wizard Room. The actual game was better than the demo, and then Infection Zone. The game was actually better than the demo because the demo just had significantly less features and quality of life. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do some Panzer Dragoon Duel. Zoo? Ooh, look at that. Buckle up, boys. We're gonna do in double digit or single digit frame rates. And don't worry, we're gonna be in a 50 hertz container. Whatever happened to these games, dude? Aren't these games like really cool? Like, didn't people like these games? Like on-rail shooters. Like, Res is like this too. Res was pretty cool. I tried to play it on the Quest. It was like, this is kind of fucking boring. Press it once. Sega is probably like the only company out there that is like going back to their back catalog and willing to go back. Like they're even planning on going back to like Crazy Taxi and all that stuff. I mean, they're going back to Virtua Fighter. Because there's been it's not a resurgence, but fighting games are still on the menu, even though they're an extremely niche game. I mean, they're up to like Mortal Kombat 12. Like, what the fuck? You know, Nintendo isn't. They're just shitting out Mario, Zelda, and that's it. Sony isn't. They only care about games from the PlayStation 4 and on. Microsoft? No, not really. Like, they just got Halo and Gears. Forza, I guess. I wouldn't even consider Doom theirs. Where's my Hexen? Dude, where's Hexen? Where's my Hex and Heretic? I mean, they got Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein. I don't know what I'm doing here. They're all over here, but I can't. They're all off screen. Oh. Okay, that's what that button does. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, all these, the bottom buttons just shoot. I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm literally just they're literally not coming in front of me. They're just. But yeah, this is Sega Flash Volume 1 for the oh. Uh-oh. Something happened. Okay, boss fight, finally. Yeah, this is Sega Flash. I'm done. I'm not gonna spend half this fight where in the back. This is Sega Flash Volume 1. This is a demo disc for the Sega Saturn that was released in Europe only, containing Virtua Fighter. Oh, at this point you've seen it all. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye.